Oh, showering, honey.
We should be live.
We should be live. We should be live. I'm still trying to get my intro together, so. I'm still trying to get my intro together. We'll get it straight.
How much time you need?
I told y'all it was gonna be 20 minutes.
No, I'm ready to go now. I'm saying how much time you need.
Oh no, I'm straight. I'm trying to like every week we think of something different every week.
I don't like this. Alexa, next song. I don't like that song. I hate Boogie with the Hoodie. That nigga trash. Alright. Came from the bottom.
That's not what I want to do. But
Brittany, you let me know when you're ready.
Y'all not gonna speak to me? Come on, go ahead and speak in that comment section. Tell me who watching.
is it too loud? Yeah, I think that's fine. All right. I think I am ready.
Y'all let me women in the kitchen.
I put my drink right here.
Ready?
Oh,
Y'all let me know when y'all ready.
we ready.
We ready. We always
Ooh, we got a new toy.
We got a new toy today for the show, y'all.
Alright, what we doing? You let me know.
Go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Casting Couch. I am your hostess with the mostest, Miss Lady LaRue. Who do we have in the building?
Hey, it's Kira Rain, the lady with the back box of tricks.
And this is Mr. Magic Sticks.
Yes, Mr. Magic Six. And as always, just in case for our fact checker, we have, who else do we have in the building?
That's Tony from HR.
And we have Tony from HR. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey y'all. So again, y'all can find the Casting Couch on all you guys' podcast providers. So Podbean, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Castbox, and anywhere else you find your podcast providers. Also, if y'all want to ever hit us up, we are on Instagram at The Casting Couch. That is CASS, so ass in the middle.
Ass in the middle.
TING Couch Podcast. Also on Twitter and Facebook the same. And if you ever want to send us a quick message through email, or if you want to send us dick pics, because we're all about dick pics. Oh, bitch. I forgot to send y'all some new dick pics I got, by the way. I got to put it in the thread. Y'all can always hit us up. We do accept all dick pics. And we also accept some pussy prints, pussy pics, titties. You know, Tony from HR, he screens majority of the things that come through our Gmail. So y'all want to send that stuff to us, definitely do so. We'll take a look at it and we'll rate you.
We don't rate your shit now.
We
so
will.
Just the FYI.
Yes.
We don't rate your
and
shit.
if it rate too low, if it rate too low, rate too high, you will get talked about. So y'all, how was y'all week this week?
I just got back from Miami.
Yes! Tell us about Miami.
So, Miami was fun. I had a great time. I drank and partaked until my heart was content.
Partake
Did y'all going to any strip clubs or anything in Miami?
Right.
There are people in my live who are... Anyway, so we had a great fucking time. We partied.
Great fucking time?
I wish that I was fucking. I got turned down.
Oh.
For some female attention.
Oh.
I didn't know she was like super straight. So
She's super straight, or she like?
nah, like she's super.
Was she drunk
super
though?
straight?
Like maybe
She was drunk and she was
Damn,
like
and she
sobered
still
up real
turned
fast. She was like,
No.
Damn.
and I was
Damn. She don't know what she
What did she look
missing,
like?
boo.
Was she
Was she
Puerto
cute?
Rican, black?
it was my
white?
roomie.
Well, that could have been awkward.
It wasn't because we got past it. I was like, all right, well you don't want it, so
No. Tony from HR, does my sound effects make you uncomfortable?
Yes.
Get used to it. Would you like for me to pull out the Helen Keller?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Say that for
What's that?
Say no.
No, I want to know.
Not for y'all
That's gonna be a
podcast.
thing
This
now.
podcast has been exceptional so far. Please do not.
Well,
No,
the-
hashtag Helen Keller sex. That's
Yeah, Helen Keller says. We'll talk
Somebody
about
been
that.
listening to Burlesque.
Yeah. So just imagine. So apparently Helen Keller could not hear, nor could she speak, nor could she see.
Right.
But she had relations.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Imagine what she sound like having relations.
As the HR member of this
I don't know
podcast,
if she wanted relations.
Well, apparently she almost got married, so she had some level of relations.
As an
That
HR
mouth
member of
was
this
good as
podcast,
fuck.
I'm gonna have to cut this off right
She
now.
probably ain't had no gag
I'll-
reflex either.
She probably, we don't know. She probably know what was going in there.
Corey, what you did this weekend?
But, but we'll talk about the Helen Keller a little bit later. Probably in the after show. We'll talk about that.
What you did this weekend, Corey?
What did I do this weekend? Oh, let me think. So Friday it was all a blur.
Oh, that means that was a good
So I
ass
went to the
weekend.
gala on Friday.
Oh, okay.
I had to get dressed up. That was nice. And Saturday.
You are perspiring, but go
I
ahead.
am. Oh, I sweat a lot during sex too. But
Oh, you a sweater.
Yeah.
Oh, you a sweater.
I know.
I only like sweaters when, like, I'm really attracted to them. But if I'm just giving you pity sex, I don't want you sweating.
Yeah, I want that.
Yes.
But it's also because I've been drinking coffee too. So
Oh, okay.
that's why it's coming out a little bit more than normal. But Saturday, I just hung with some friends and got laid Saturday. So you know that hiatus is over now. Sex
Ooh.
is back in the boom.
In the boom.
And that was it. We just stayed moved up all day yesterday.
Oh, damn.
And we went grocery shopping for the apocalypse.
Oh, the apocalypse or whatever. I'm not talking about that shit.
Did you
on-
find groceries?
I did. We was able to find groceries, but tissue and hand sanitizer and that shit is gone. But
Why y'all buying all the tissue?
I don't even want to talk about that on the
It's
show.
gonna be a lot
I
of
don't
butt
wanna talk
sex
about
during
that
the
on the-
apocalypse.
You know what I would like to
There's
talk
gonna be a lot
about?
of babies in
If
there,
they
but
do-
that's what the hell for the
If they do make people like really self-quarantine, like for real, saying, hey, y'all stop playing with us, like I really am interested in how many babies gonna come out of this. Like
It's
how
gonna
much
be a lot
sex
of
gonna
fucking
happen.
babies.
It's gonna be like a baby boom.
Yes,
Like
I'm
the government
excited.
created this to kill people, and they're creating more.
Yes, I just want to know how much sex people are gonna have. Hey, y'all chime in and tell me how much sex y'all gonna be having during this
Tell me how
corona-
much sex y'all
During
gonna
this
have.
So,
coronavirus. I don't give a
and
fuck
when
about
you go to
anything
get your
else.
supplies, make sure you go get some lube and all that.
Yeah,
good
get
stuff.
all of that.
You gotta get
Somebody
creative when
gets
you
hard at
locked
this
up
and
with
said
it.
they gonna be.
You gotta be locked up in a house for at least
Hey,
14
how many
days.
people have
Oh, yeah, you
quarantine sex?
Right,
Quarantine-
yeah,
hashtag
quarantine,
quarantine
hashtag
sex. If you
quarantine
gonna
sex. How many
quarantine
y'all
sex.
having that?
Exactly. You know they got that, what is it, coronavirus sex or something? Oh, what is it?
Oh, the coronavirus porn.
Coronavirus
It's
porn.
actually the
It's
number
a
one
thing.
trending
So,
porn
wow,
in
we
in
must
America
watch
right now.
and must watch, critique, and talk about
I'm
it.
gonna
I need
go
to
out
watch
and
for research purposes.
It's really dark though.
I'm about to say
Yes.
I'm gonna go out and tell y'all already that no, don't watch it.
You're
It
not
ain't,
having-
it ain't worth
It
it.
ain't
Are they
worth
fucking
it.
in hazmat suits?
Yeah.
So it's similar to like when they fucking in like actual when they fucking in actual like costumes and masks. What's that called
Pretty
again?
much.
I forgot.
Not furry sex.
Furry
Yeah,
sex was
yeah,
similar
something
to
like
that.
But it's so
Oh
dark
no,
when you
it
barely
ain't
see
nowhere near as good
No,
as furry.
not as good as furry.
No.
Ooh.
This is stupid. This is definitely.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. We're not talking about sex.
No.
With the coronavirus. That's all I want to
No,
talk
I'm
about.
saying, it's stupid. It's definitely
What?
not like a real like gonna last genre of porn. It's just time being
Oh,
porn.
you're talking about my bad for
It's
cutting
making
off. I
some
do
coins.
apologize.
So, but can you imagine being quarantined with Idris Elba? I know him and his wife is fucking down.
Jack
I
Rabbit.
can't believe he has it. Like I felt very hurt.
Oh, he'll be alright. He
He'll
got
be
strong
alright.
immune system. He'll be alright. He ain't
And
gonna work.
his wife, child, I know she get it.
Exactly. Don't breathe
Really?
on the
You want that sick dick?
Hey, no way.
The dick not sick. It's just his respiratory system.
That's
He's
sick
alright.
dick though.
All she gotta do is just hop on and keep her fruits covered. She's straight.
Hey man, it said 6 feet. He ain't that damn tall.
I'm just
How-
saying. She'll be
How tall
alright.
is he?
I don't know. I want to know how
It was just
how
Elba
long
is
he's
a
on.
tall dude though. He about 6'1", 6'2".
I just want to see how long
He got
he's
big
on.
hands, so I think it's. I think.
So
we gonna think,
on
what-
this show, we
Yeah.
have debunked that the hands and the feet really don't correlate with the penis.
But he's face to face. Like if they're fucking like.
Yeah, you gotta have
You
distance,
gotta-
big dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to
You
be
gotta
6
have
feet because it's like if he cough or sneeze and that phlegm.
I'll take vitamin C. I'll take my chances.
You know,
Look, you take one for the team.
I'll take one for the
Elba.
team
I'm-
all
I'm-
day, every day.
I just want to point out for everybody out there, since Brady don't want to talk about it, y'all be safe out here,
Yeah.
cause it's dangerous out here right now.
Yeah.
And
Be safe.
if you have corona, do not be fucking. Period.
Unless she got corona, y'all can fuck.
Unless both of y'all got it.
But
But
the
I don't,
yelling has to increase. Like
yeah, don't do it. Also, I think with the symptoms that come along with that, I don't think you're gonna be wanting to be fucking, bro. That shit kick your ass.
Well, when they first test people, a lot of times they don't have initial symptoms like that, or at least the symptoms are putting them on their ass. So, but we'll see.
And if you don't have corona and you booed up for 14 days with somebody, pull out because I don't want
Right.
to
I don't know if I want.
in December.
I don't know if
I'm
I want
not.
Corona dick.
One baby shower do fuck all day. So, speaking of coronavirus and shit, what is our cock cocktail of the day of the week.
So our cocktail of the day is the alien orgasm.
Yes, the alien orgasm.
It looks
it's a
like
layered
an alien. Before I mixed it up, it was brown, green, yellow, orange, and clear.
Oof.
I think.
It tastes really amazing.
It's really good. It's very dangerous.
And I was about to say, it will slip up on your ass real
I don't
quick.
recommend drinking more than 2.
Yeah, I only had just a little bit, and I'm already like,
You should start making slip up on your drink.
Oh,
Well,
slip.
I like when it slip up on you. It's like surprise sex.
Shout out to ooh, slide right.
It makes you jump
slip
like,
me.
oh wait.
Shout out to actually my friend Shira, who actually has listened to all the episodes of the show. She actually gave the suggestion for the drink for the week, and she will be listening in. So shout out to Shira for the drink suggestion.
Shira,
thank you, girl. Definitely gonna
Shira.
have
Come sit in with us.
Yeah, come sit in with us. We'll give you a
my
gift.
friend
Yes,
is
yes.
my friend is petite. She's short, petite. She got a gap between her thighs.
What's up,
She
Shira?
has beautiful lips and she Hispanic.
I heard you was light
We got
skinned and
me
skinny.
out.
That's all I had to
And
hear.
she's very pretty. She's a very pretty lady.
Well,
So
we want to come and sit in
Is
one
she
time.
explorative?
I'm not sure. We would have
Shira,
to
hit the inbox. Let us know if you're explorative.
Shira, we would have to if you're listening to this live, definitely chime in and let us know. Kiera Rain wants to know if you're exploratory or not. So I don't know. I'm not gonna answer that for us. But so before we jump into the fuck for the week, Kiera Rain, you had a little present today that you wanted to show us.
Oh, I have
Or talk about.
I had to get off this live because my auntie came on.
It's
Okay.
sex, auntie. We talking about sex, okay?
She's 30 years old.
Right, you
That
having
one,
sex.
That's the one that'll throw holy oil at you
Oh,
soon as
shit.
you.
Should be alright.
Okay, so I have a
Tell me you
toy.
drink it.
I do have a toy for this week's show, and it is you can use it for yourself. I'm actually trying to put it on.
Oh, you're gonna put it on.
Well, it go on your hand.
It go in your hand. Who is this?
It
guy?
goes on your hand, and it's called the tickler.
The tickler.
It's a horrible sex toy
What?
name.
I need to pull it down some because
It's
my
called a
nails kind
tickler?
of long.
Ooh.
Ooh, girl.
It got 3 settings.
See, that's making niggas lazy right there.
Touch
'Cause
it.
that means you know, when you be digging in the
Oh,
pussy, you
that's
ain't gotta do that
one.
no more.
Oh,
That's 2.
Oh.
And that's
my the way my finger feel right now, my whole clip gonna be numb. Like I ain't doing that.
Listen,
Like,
that is not for the
can you hear
amateurs.
it? Yeah, this is not for the weak at heart. Do not,
I repeat,
do not make this your first toy.
Listen.
choice.
You gotta build up to them damn speeds, okay?
Yeah, and it's fully waterproof.
Mm-hmm.
Come through
So
with the
if you're
waterproof
a winner-
toys.
I love waterproof toys because
All skeet
it gets messy.
We like
We do like
Well,
this.
y'all
So
like
you
that.
can
I
use
don't
it,
like
or
this shit, though.
you can use
Not
it
even
alone, or you can use it with your partner. It's good for clitoral stimulation. It's good for testicle stimulation.
Mhm.
Oh.
Anus. Yeah,
If
anus.
you into that, you could put it in your anus and or on the
They
outside.
gave me. They thought about us.
But yeah, it is a great toy. Gets the job done.
Have you used it? You used
I
it?
use this one a lot.
Oh.
Like this is one of my favorite toys
Mhm.
because when I don't or can't have sex, this
Go.
toy works.
Be like, oh, this is my favorite. This
This-
is, let me call her
listen.
Sheila.
Not Sheila.
Do you give your
Not
toys a
Sheila.
nickname? Like, I know some people get their hair a nickname, so do you, a weave a nickname. Do you give your toys a nickname?
People give their
Ooh.
weaves a nickname?
Yes,
Yes,
wigs,
they
honey.
got names.
When I used to wear
Y'all better
multiple
vote.
wigs, like I used to wear like a different wig every day of the week, they each had a name. And they came with a different personality too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So do you do
Depending
same
on the
with
color,
toys?
the
Is toys
length, the
same?
curl, if
You
it's
can
human,
do
if it's
both.
not.
Y'all, I don't think y'all should name y'all toys, but if y'all do, that's cool.
Name your toys. You need to know the difference.
Name
So
your
when you
toys.
have him go in the drawer to grab one, he know which one he needs to grab.
Why would he know
Or
that?
you can name.
Why not?
Oh, that's a good thing, guys. If you name your toy, send us a picture and tell us your toy name.
Oh, that'll be
And
yes.
we'll talk about your toy on the show.
The show, absolutely. We want to hear
We
some of
wanna
these
see some
creative names you guys
emails,
have.
these emails.
Yes.
Emails.
And again, Tony from
What's the email
HR.
address, guys?
It is the casting couch, so CASS, ass in the middle, teen couch podcast@gmail.com. Make sure that you guys attention Tony from HR, as he will be screening through all of the emails and get filtering those through us, because we are kind of busy during the week, so we definitely rely on him for his expertise and reading through these emails for us. Thank you, Tony from HR.
Thank you, Tony from HR. We really appreciate you.
Exactly. So y'all, before we jump in our topic, the fuck for the week, or it's kind of like the fuck for the week. So I was looking up some information in reference to office hookups, office romance, and stuff like that. So I came across a couple statistics. They're kind of older, but they still work. One from last year that said 58% of employees have engaged in romantic relationships with a colleague, and of that, 72% of those were 50 and over.
The age of them was 50?
Mm-hmm.
That's gross.
You know what that was? No, that was fucking for a raise.
I agree with you, Corey.
Your balls.
They had to be pat in their pockets.
No.
Now,
I think that number low too.
Now this is as of last year. It's February of last year. So I'm not sure of their sample size.
What was the number again?
So this is from Forbes.
How
So
many people engaged?
58% of
I think that
employees-
number's low, and I think people cap.
75% of it.
Yeah.
Well, it says 58% of employees have engaged romantic relationships. Of that, 72% of those are 50 years old. So
Listen, hey, Kiki trying to get paid.
I'm just saying though. And then let's see. I also came across 35% of female coworkers reported dating someone at a higher level in the company than them, compared to 25% of their male coworkers.
Power play.
Right. Some relationships that started at work had a happy ending. 31% of workers who dated at work ended up getting married.
I know somebody that got married.
I was about to say, I know
two people actually.
some people that's going through that
Ooh, I do
now.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Got married.
Oh. Well,
So-
shout out to Scott and Sasha. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
y'all name on here. I don't care. But
Please
shout out
make
to
sure,
y'all.
make sure
They
y'all
married.
listen.
y'all.
I'd love to see if y'all
They
listen.
married and happy with 3 kids.
I'm about to say that's a happy.
Yeah, they
that's a good
cool.
thing.
And that started off as some workplace fucking off. And they ended up getting married. So
No,
that's
people
what's
like
up.
that. I'm not gonna call y'all names, but
Tom
I
King.
remember some people like that. They
Tom
got-
King to our last topic. We was talking about the name of our sex toys. He said, "I can't see my girl saying reaching there, baby, and grab little Philip for me."
I'm with you.
No, not like that.
I'm with you,
Like,
Tom. I don't know the name
Well,
anyway.
when she
so-
she ain't gonna tell you the name, but you know
Right.
she would tell. She
How
would
would I
know the
know?
name, but you know.
you're not gonna call it a man's name. Like,
No, but Brittany said when you go to the draw,
Go
go
to
in
the
there and
draw,
grab,
name it like
you know,
the
Prince Albert. I'm not grabbing Prince nothing.
That is a piercing.
that is definitely
A man's dick piercing at that.
Prince Albert was once the Prince of England.
And
That's
now-
what I'm talking about. You are a heathen.
And
I'm
Albert
proud of it this
looks
year.
painful as fuck.
It does look painful. Like, ooh,
I don't want any parts of that.
I don't know. I feel like that shit might get stuck. I'm not sure. So
the same thought. At the
I was
same
trying to
time.
pass by that, and I couldn't
Because
either.
it was
I couldn't.
like, ugh.
Damn I thought.
Just oh my god, like
So-
I cried a little bit just then.
Let's talk about the hooking up at the job. stuff
Hooking
like
up
that.
at work.
All right. So this is actually a 2-part situation.
Okay.
So the
Wait,
first
so what's the topic of the day?
on the job hookups.
Everybody understand the topic?
We understand the topic.
Okay, I just
We've
want to make
all
sure.
done it.
I feel like as an HR director, I have to make it clear that we understand the topic of the day. All right, you are now clear to go off the rails.
All right. So this can be a 2-part thing now.
Two-part
So the
thing.
first thing
Okay.
is that the common, have you hooked up with anybody at work?
Have you had?
And
I
how
haven't
you
hooked
work
up with them
years?
at work, but I hooked up with somebody that I work
That
with.
work
Yeah,
with
so
you.
have you hooked up with somebody that you work with?
Yes.
Okay, how many?
One.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
How did it
How
happen?
many jobs?
I told him I wanted to fuck. Like I was like,
Was he like giving you the googly eyes first, and you
no,
kind of
he
knew that's
walked
what
by
it was?
and I
or-
was like, I want to fuck you.
Oh.
Okay.
That's so random and aggressive.
It was very aggressive.
But it's a lot of
Like,
people
work.
that actually like that shit though.
But you know a lot of men like aggressive women.
Yes,
it was a
yeah,
man
a lot
or
more
was
men
it
that
a
like aggressive
woman?
women.
It was a man, right?
It was a man.
Okay.
It was okay. Like it was good. Like I did it like 3 or 4 times.
It scratched that itch that you was looking for.
Did you
Yeah.
regret it instantly? Regret it?
No, I regretted it later.
So Tom King talking about some his current lady friend I met at work and we made magic.
Wait.
Fuck you, nigga. Number one.
So with you and your work office hookup, was it the sex happened at work or did it happen
No, it happened at the person's
house? But y'all just met at work.
But we met at work.
Okay, gotcha.
So, child. At each job I've ever had, I made it
Jesus.
I made it a goal of mine
But you
to at least
approved.
fuck one person at that job. I've actually exceeded those goals in every
She
job.
got a quota.
With the exception of the one I'm currently
Not
at.
allowed at this job.
Currently, you cannot.
Hey,
So,
Shan girl.
you cannot. Okay, so let me ask you a question.
You
So,
know about one of them.
You told me about the one.
Yeah, I told me about one of them.
So was the guy that you hooked up with? I guess both. It relates to both of y'all. Was it like for a promotion, or it was just some random person? That y'all
Let me
hooked up
make
with?
myself very clear. Nobody who I've ever fucked, I've fucked it with the idea that I want to get a promotion.
Okay, it was just sex.
It was just sex.
Okay, what about you, Lady LaRue? Was it
No.
Akira, right? I'm sorry. It was just for sex. It wasn't for promotion or
It was just
anything
sex.
like that. Okay.
Child,
Can
bye,
I make a
Shannon.
comment?
Okay, Tony from
Go ahead, Tony from HR.
I personally would feel like it's not worth the risk unless you're gonna get a promotion out of it. Why are you risking your peace? Peace, you should always protect your peace in
Oh,
life.
please
That
let me
is
go.
true.
Please let me
But
go.
it's
Please let me
already
go.
said
It all depends on the person. So,
It all depends on
the person. It all
Okay.
depends on the person. So, one of my last jobs.
Niggas get crazy when they fuck.
They do.
And that's the thing. See, well, we have established that I'm a woman of a different breed. With the
I
exception
just want to
of,
point out,
okay,
Corey said hashtag him.
okay, so the one that I fucked at a call center when I was about 18, 19 years old, Moses, or whatever, he jumped stupid even though he knew, well, I was 18 and I'm 32 years old. Shit, that was a long
So
time
it was a
ago.
long time ago.
Yeah, he alright,
it
we
was a long
fine.
time ago.
Moses jumped stupid after the fact, and I think it was more or less because, like, I made it known, like, we just fucking, I wasn't looking for no relationship. I was in
You
college.
just wanted to
I
get
was
it
working.
in.
I was trying to get it in or whatever. We kind of sort of dated a little bit, but I mean, whatever.
Well, that's why you can't be throwing that good snatch
But-
back on dudes like that.
But
man,
then,
you know.
so move past that to my next job or whatever. Everybody know ADT. I'm gonna throw that bitch out there. I ain't worked there in years.
ADT don't.
Everybody, I mean, now I moved differently at ADT. I got my slides in, but nobody knew about the slides. So I think I fucked about 8 or 9 people while I was there in the 4 years,
Wow.
including my manager. What?
Oh.
But it was just because I
Are we
wanted to
name
fuck them.
dropping the manager?
I'm not gonna name drop
Can you
him.
whisper in my ear?
Which
I wanna
location
know
you
who
work
it is.
at?
I'm not gonna
Give me
name
a
He doesn't
location.
work there anymore.
Corey,
but I'm
you
not
used to
gonna
work
name
there
drop that
too?
one.
Because
But it was at Kermit.
Miss
It was
Magic
at
still looking like
Ah,
these
that
motherfuckers.
is-
It was at the
Oh
Kermit
my God.
location, but I mean, you know, it played into my fetish of older men.
I
He's
can't
an older
even hold it.
man.
Oh, I already know who you're talking about.
And
I already know who you're talking about. I
huh?
already know who you're talking about. You know sign
No,
language.
he
I can sign
wasn't. I
to
mean,
you.
he was tall, but I gotta think for
Wait,
tall
let me-
older
let me
men.
You gonna have to
whisper
tell me
your
about this after the show.
Y'all think this nigga really listening to the show?
Oh my God! Yes,
And let me
he
tell you
is.
something. He was
Oh,
Jamaican, and baby was hung. Okay.
Bitch.
I believe it.
Yes,
I
he was
believe it.
hung, honey.
Because I
Um,
know that one.
Moving right along.
But it wasn't for promotion. It was a challenge. So when you're talking about something, don't risk your business. I'm a risk taker. Somebody told me I work.
It's a
I'm
big risk.
I'm a habitual line stepper, and I'm gonna step on that line
He's a
every
hotel
time.
too, so you know them hotels be like.
He
wanna make
fucked
us
the
fold.
dog.
Ooh, I almost went. He said
Tony.
hotel.
It's not realistic. It's
Yo.
not realistic.
Oh, I had a trick. Listen,
Well, you know them hotels.
Casting Couch family. I'm sorry, I had a trigger moment. I was about to jump down. You know he said it.
Yeah.
Motherfucking
Oh, they don't
hotels.
have big as shit.
Oh.
But and in fact, we fucked at
Ooh, not at the
not on the job.
Okay.
No, out of the 3 homes that he stayed in, I fucked on all 3 of them.
What?
Yeah.
So
I
you
took
know
you-
he's a friend of the page or the thing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be
Oh, this nigga is on the pod.
hey best
Oh,
friend.
yeah, press that on
And,
too.
and let me tell you this.
Who's on the pod?
Now, I was never attracted to
Mhm.
that, but I can see why you would pursue
Yeah, I
it.
mean he was nice.
Because there's a
distinguished,
certain
something.
like swag.
Yeah, he carried himself a certain
There's
way.
a certain swag.
So
It's
I
an
was
older swag. I get
Yeah.
it. It's like a New York, almost like a
What?
up north
swag.
type.
It was
Yes.
billing, right?
Mm.
It was.
He said,
We'll talk about that at the show.
What about Mr. Majesty?
Yeah, 'cause
You,
I got
you
more
haven't
stories.
answered the question yet.
Yes, Miss Masters.
So
Your sweat tells me that you got a hard moment to tell right now.
Hard.
Listen, so I was young. Picture it, Sicily, 1941. I was young.
I've never been prouder.
And y'all remember, I told y'all I get attached to people real quick. That
Oh, we
was
gotta
one
work
of the
on your
situations
attachment through
where my
sex.
attachment. So I'm working in this college when I first got out of college and I first moved back to Atlanta, right? And so I'm working in this call center, and it was an overnight shift. and it was like only 5 people there. So it was this one cute person that was there with us, with me, and so I was like, okay, I see he get down with the get down. And so we would like flirt, and that was when MySpace was popping. So we added each other on MySpace and was flirting in MySpace. And so one day we was at work,
That's
in
what
my
MySpace
inbox,
was.
and was like, meet me in the bathroom. And I'm
Oh!
like, okay. I'm young and naive. I'm like,
Okay.
daddy. So we go in the bathroom, we mess around, and I was like, okay. So I went home that night. He wanted me to come over there, but I knew what it was. And I was like, nah, he's gonna love me and be my because that's in my head what I'm looking for, but he just wanted to have an office fuck. So the next day we messed around again in the bathroom, and I was like, I can't do this because of XYZ. You know, I want a relationship. And he was like, nah, I'm just trying to smash and just have that, you know, blah blah blah. But he had a big window. So that was my
It's
only.
a plus from the big, honey.
We didn't go all the way. It was just mostly oral stuff going on. But the little oral was good though.
Wow.
Did he fuck your face?
I like my face.
Oh my God.
I like my face. I'm not gonna lie. Yes. Help
Hang
me.
heads in shame, yes.
No shame about getting your
And
face
then he
fucked.
ended up
I
going
love
to the
that.
Marines, so he was real like trauma.
My boy in the Marines
Oh,
fucking now. He
yeah.
out.
So he fucking faces in the Marines.
Child, that joker is body beautiful.
Body.
Like,
Ooh.
can you imagine being that body beautiful and got good dick? Like,
I came
bitch,
across a couple
you is
of those.
evil and must be destroyed. That is some shit.
I actually did. I
Devil
came across a
dick.
couple of
That's
those.
devil dick right there.
When
Look
I
at
was
something
at,
we
when I was at ADT, I came across a couple of those. Now, speaking of fucking at work, so I've given almost every job I've had. I've given, with exception of this one so far. I've given head at work in the parking lot on many occasions. On lunch.
So far shit, bro.
On lunch.
Wait, what?
On
You
lunch.
be giving head on lunch.
No head is allowed to be given in the parking lot of the casting couch.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's been a lot of
I
never mind.
definitely gave head at 685 Studios.
I know, that's unfortunate.
A lot of it.
Please cut it out.
At 685 Studio, right outside of the
Who y'all some dudes?
Do it.
I can't even hold
The
it.
peas, okay? That's like my specialty. But yeah,
And
and
they have a song for it now.
they do.
Well, I can't even hold one piece or just giving head in the parking lot.
Yo Gotti.
So wait, Brittany, before you finish, is okay? So I know Mr. Majesty said his hookup was oral.
It was
Is everybody counting oral as a hookup?
Yes.
You counting? Have you ever
I've never had oral
gave
sex.
head in the parking lot?
Not at work, no.
Okay.
I've-
All right, continue.
Every job.
Have
In
you given
fact,
head?
In the parking
Ooh.
lot, I'm a man. I'm not gonna.
No, you
listen.
probably finger some holes in the parking lot.
No, I have not.
Protein
Actually,
shakes.
believe it or not,
Brian said protein
You've
shakes.
never given head.
I
on
didn't
the
know
job?
if this was gonna come to me because it's y'all show. But I actually, and me and Brittany been friends for a long time, and she will attest to this. I don't believe in fucking your coworkers. I believe in keeping my peace, and I don't want to fuck up my peace
So
because
Tony from HR, that means nothing will ever happen to me when I.
never.
But you know, now that I'm older, like I'm like Tony from HR. I'm gonna fuck up my bitch because that did, you know, with the little screwing around we had going on and me being emotionally attached and shit like that. That will fuck up your thing because, and you know, you always like, what he at?
I forgot.
Who he talking to on MySpace?
When
or
I was at
Facebook
Steak
now,
and
like,
Shake, because that was my very first job. When I was at Steak and Shake, I fucked in the parking lot.
Bitch, you
There.
supposed to be playing with
What
the
the
camera.
fuck?
You out of
Supposed to be
here.
making my
The
milkshake.
one on-
The
the one behind Regency?
The one behind
That we
Regency.
used to come to?
Yes.
I hate you.
She was playing with a different
That's why I
kind of
never
bitch. She
You know
wasn't
what?
playing with.
As a matter of fact, I gave head in the freezer.
Bitch, I'm
Well,
never
you a
used
hoe.
I did give head in the freezer because I used to work at
Y'all co-hosts a hoe, y'all.
We wondering why all the whipped cream went for the milkshake. This hoe got it in the car. You fucking dick with the
Guess
goddamn
what?
milkshake.
Guess what? When the nut dry up on the floor, it looked the same as the dry up, looked the same as the freeze up
I'm
of
uncomfortable.
ice
I
and
don't want any
milk
parts
too.
of
So
that. I don't want any
I'm
parts.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh, I cannot. I live though.
Right, exactly, best friend. So my best friend Wade and Monica, and some of them are too fine not to be fucking. You are absolutely right. And again, I love a challenge. So, and I like to figure out how many people I can fuck without like nobody knowing about it. Because like number one, I'm kind of I guess
So,
BBW
like,
is
it's
not
a
a thing
secret,
now.
So
and
you
then
wanna
you
keep
like,
it secret?
ooh, I'm gonna keep
Yeah, I
it
keep.
secret,
See, I'm
but
kind
I
of
know
talk
I
to
did
bitch.
it.
So
I was about to say, do you got a bitch that you call be like, oh girl, I just smashed so
yeah, but they don't work with me. But I'm not a talkative bitch though around the job. So the only way somebody's gonna know that me and this person smashed is if that person said something.
But what if that was about to say? What if they are talking to? See, that's what I'm saying about my peace,
I-
man.
I-
Like I ain't got time.
Like
for that.
here's the thing though. So for me, I scope you out, I observe you, and see what type of person you are first, and then I go in for the kill and smash, or I make it seem like it's your idea, or whatever. But
Wait.
yeah, I make it seem like it's
Oh,
like
lately we been playing mind games and shit. It's a
I play all
strategy.
types of that on mind games.
This
It's
has
like,
just been stated last week
Hey, mind games.
between me,
Analytical.
Lady LaRue, and Tank from
Tank from the mail room.
The mail room.
What's up,
He
Tank
popped
from the
today
mail
for the
room?
promotion.
But he's online. Scoreboard, bitches. Yep.
We was
I
all
keep scoring like a
talking.
motherfucker. Yes, I do.
And we have established that Lady LaRue love playing mind games with niggas. Every nigga she talk to, she fuck with their mind.
I do.
Listen, guys, Lady LaRue is a man eater. So
I am a man eater,
if
honey.
you get her
Very
in
true.
box, she better be.
And one thing about me, because I'm the patient man eater, I'm gonna figure out my angle and figure out your angle and how to get in and still make it feel like it's your angle. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a
But
Sagittarius.
you're like a lion.
You're lying.
Lions are my favorite animals.
That's
Absolutely. Like,
strategy.
I strategize on all my kill, all my prey.
Listen.
I strategize.
So it's a prey now.
Absolutely.
So you're like a Black Widow.
It is. It's a scoreboard. I keep scoring, and I don't get attached, so I'm straight with it. And if I do see myself getting attached,
She
you know,
she
I'll
ghosts
ghost you
your
for a
ass.
minute. Speaking of ghosts, okay, sidebar. This is sidebar.
No.
This is sidebar conversation. So there's this nigga that rolled up on me in the parking lot of my new job.
Well, it's like, hey, Red.
No, child, bye. I was getting in my car and I park in a handicap park spot. Shout out to my dad for the handicap thing.
You capping.
No, I'm not. I'm capping.
Whoa.
685 Studios.
No,
I'm
what
capping.
we're gonna do? We're gonna stop and you're gonna finish your story.
Brian need a receipt.
I'm
Finish
capping.
your story.
685 Studios.
Ron, stay out of this.
Ron, okay.
Ron, stay out of this. I'm trying to make it through the podcast, my brother. Because you know once you get started, you're not trying to bring a receipt.
This is a
Bring
sex
it.
podcast.
Please finish.
Oh, okay. Okay, where was I at?
Okay,
You
no
were
cap.
No cap? Oh, okay, no cap.
Thank you,
don't
sir.
want that
No
smoke.
cap.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Because
Okay, go
last
ahead.
time I checked, I made
You were
somebody,
saying you met a nigga outside your job.
Okay, so check this out. Okay, I have a type. I don't do big niggas. Let me be very clear.
Fat niggas
I don't do big niggas.
Me
Big
neither.
niggas
I
are
also
okay.
don't do big niggas.
Big, big niggas are
Tony
okay
make
for
sure not
other
to be
people.
niggas,
They're
period.
just not okay for me, right? So, okay, old boy roll up on me or whatever. And I'm parked in handicap. I'm getting off for the day. And he pull up. I'm getting ready to get in my car. I'm act like I ain't seen him. He was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, fine. He was just like, you know, he's saying that he knows people that work there, this and the third, asked if we hiring some dumb shit. I was like, I don't know, whatever. So then as I'm getting my car,
So he didn't even work there?
no, he was an Uber driver. Wait a minute, it gets better. He was an Uber driver. So I got in my car, rolled down my window or whatever, because he clearly was still talk. So then he was just like, hey, you got somebody, this, that, and the third. So I was like, yeah, I do. And I was just like, but, you know, I have friends here and there. Now, set the scene. He's in his car. All I see is from this on up. I don't see nothing else, right?
He said you.
Because he saw me walk out the job, okay? So you saw all of this, all of it. I was twitching in my little dress I had on that day because she wear dresses from
Then
time
you
to time.
gave your what's that walk that he?
I gave it a walk, flip my dread, flip my
Flip
faux
your
locks,
hair.
and then continue. So I was just like, you know, so we exchanged numbers this, that, and that, because I told him like I have a friend, all this other stuff. So cool. So he texted me. He was like, you know, I'd love to take you out one day. Hey, yo, I'd love to take you out one day. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So he was like, let me get a pic of you. Well, you already seen me, but I ain't seen you.
Okay.
I said, before I send you a pic, how about you send me one? This nigga, I showed you the nigga. This nigga is big as a fucking couch, wider than a bitch. I'm like,
He got woman thighs.
I'm like,
Wait,
bruh.
how y'all gonna work it out?
I'm thinking to myself, bruh, well, how you thought this was gonna work? So eventually I ghosted him. I stopped talking to him. We never got to that point, this, that, and third. Yes, Tank from Maryland. My stories are longer than dicks, and that's why I like longer than dicks.
Hey, turn
So
up.
fast forward to today, why baby work at my job now?
You lie.
I do not.
Can I say something?
He work at my job.
I'm
I'm
very
like,
observant and I pay attention while people are talking. And one of the first things you said was, he asked you, are y'all hiring?
right.
I don't know why you thought that nigga was playing.
And
He
I
was
saw
like,
him.
oh, this bitch is like, this work here, I gotta work here.
No, I saw him and I continued to walk past him like he was the steps outside the door.
You didn't say nothing to him?
No,
You
nigga,
just
I
lived
ghosted you
that's
for a
kinda-
reason.
And you didn't fuck him though, right?
No, I didn't even give a
She
reason
didn't
why I
even talk
ghosted him.
to
I
that
just
nigga.
ghosted
Because
him.
he had woman thighs.
He's woman thighs, woman body, woman everything. Like,
The
this nigga's
young
wide.
man is short and stubby. I
And
saw
wide,
that.
and wide,
I see.
and wide. Bigger than
He probably
he's
watched
a
the
double
Cassting
wide.
house. Thank you, my brother.
Did you at least wave at him and say, okay?
No. I know, he was actually walking towards me. I was walking this way and I went, and walked right past him and didn't speak.
So that's not going to be a workplace
It was like, he
relationship?
was like,
No, I can't do that with that man. And that's
can, but you don't want to.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to even try.
You know, you're not even curious. The cool
I'm
cat
not
don't
curious.
even go,
No matter how big it might be, it's overlapped by his stomach. I'm straight.
I'm so hurt.
So this just in.
I feel
Lady
attacked.
LaRue does
Don't
not
like
fuck
big
with you.
dudes.
I don't do big
Big
dudes.
niggas.
I try. It don't
You're
too
a big
big
guy,
somewhere.
don't
And I
mess
got a
with
lot of
lady.
ass
Yeah,
too.
inbox.
Get out my inbox, Sonny. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Feel attacked.
And plus, plus I got my eye on something already at the job, so
Look, she already moving in for the kids.
like
She done
so I'm
moved in for the
straight.
kill. She just waiting on that moment.
I'm straight.
I just want to say that as the voice of reason, I told her do not do that.
And as the
Is he a
voice,
man of power at the job though?
he
He's just a
is.
regular.
Zoe said he might not ever get chosen.
Zoe,
Alonzo.
who's Alonzo?
Alonzo, you work by yourself. He owns his own company.
No,
That's great.
he's saying the guy that
He
I
wanted-
she's talking about.
Oh, the guy might not get chosen.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Zoe, that nigga scarred.
He's got.
It's somebody for everybody though, my brother.
But shit, Lady LaRue ain't the woman for you.
I'm
bro.
not. I'm just not. There's nothing wrong with it.
But
Everybody
it's
has
the
a
thing that
preference.
you don't play on their like.
No, not
like,
big
buy me
enough.
something to eat, buy me some flowers.
No.
You know,
No,
niggas
because
do
they
that
be
shit.
the ones that's crazy, like
But-
Myron from the Players Club.
Exactly,
I did
and that's
fuck
the
a guy
that she
named
don't
Myron.
like.
Was he
fuck
crazy?
with
That was the
emotions
dude,
like
the
that.
guy named Myron. That was the dude that I first ate ass for the first time.
You
Ew.
ate his ass?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Toss the salad.
Wait, you toss salad?
Okay, I'm signing off.
Wait,
And he was from ADT.
what?
Wait.
He don't work anymore.
I don't
Wait.
see. I'm never. So
It was an accident though.
that's what you're
You
looking for.
accidentally
It's
ate
never
Wait, did you
happened.
accidentally eat his ass and now
How
you
do
eat
you
ass?
accidentally
So what
eat
had
ass like
happened
your
was-
face is filling his blue like.
Yeah, that's what happened. So technically, the
Okay.
way he was laying or whatever, I was, giving all, doing my thing and all that stuff. And then I got to the gooch or whatever that's called. And then I kept licking. I kept going back and kept going back.
So you knew what you was
He
doing.
scooted up
He
like.
kind of scooted a little bit. He didn't stop me.
So he wanted you to eat it. 'Cause he
I don't
kinda,
know,
like, scooted
but
up.
he liked that shit again. And then every interaction after that, it happened. Then I found out he was smashing another girl from
Did
the
you put your
job
finger
that I
in
hung
too,
out
or
with.
did you put your
She's
finger
no
in
longer
there?
living, so that doesn't matter. No, I
Wait,
didn't do
you
that.
killed her?
No, I didn't kill her. She passed away. God rest it. But her and I kind of fell out about it because then I told her I was
And she
fucking him.
wanted to fuck him too.
Well,
or
she was telling me about him, that she was fucking him, but she didn't know that I was fucking him too.
Did she
And so-
like to eat his ass? Did she eat his ass too? or
I don't think
was
she did. That's why I continue to be. That's
She
why I
did,
continue
and that's
to
why
be
she
side.
didn't get. That's why she didn't get to stay on the team. And Brittany won that one.
Oh,
Brittany,
Brady
Charlie
won,
Brown.
other girl zero.
No, nothing. Just my tongue and my spit. No jelly, no
So
syrup,
what
no
happens
syrup.
when you okay?
So like, would it be a mistake? Like I'm
yeah,
trying to
like
get.
that's what I was about to say.
Because
Would it be
I'm
a
a
mistake?
pleaser though. I just was like, all right, cool.
Alonzo
whatever.
said you killed the bitch, but
No, I actually just found out she passed away about a year or two ago from a complication with the
she
surgery.
takes
So.
these 5 men happened.
But her and I actually stopped talking shortly after she found out that him and I was fucking too. But I continued to fuck him after the fact.
Okay. So when you
In the house with his old
When you
lady
slipped
stayed.
up,
yeah,
so
when you
like,
flipped up.
you was like holding the balls, and then you just
Like he was, I don't know, I wasn't a whole, like,
Were
I'm
you
not,
holding his legs back like a bitch? Like
it almost came to that point because the way he was
So
laying.
you had him in the butt.
Kind of sort of did.
Shout out
Because
to
he
Buck
was
Rogers.
laying, on, it was like,
So like you were like,
yeah, I kind of had him.
Listen, you straight
Because normally I
and
use my
your
hands.
ass ate and y'all legs in the air. And if I find out, I'm clowning you niggas.
Tank from the mailroom and I had this discussion because Tank from the mailroom like Charlie Brown.
Mhm.
So my thing is, you go
Wait,
play over
what the fuck
there.
is Charlie Brown?
Charlie Brown is when you let somebody eat your ass.
Yes.
We call that Charlie Brown.
But we
When
call
you
it
say
putting it in
talk-
the butt,
when you say toss and salad, as a hetero man,
Okay.
when you say toss and salad,
It sounds
some hetero men have, I say it's homophobia. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Now I know a lot of hetero men say it's not homophobia or whatever, but I
Because a
say
bitch doing it.
I say gay stuff all the time and just laugh and keep it moving or whatever, right? Because it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? But some hetero men, when you tell a gay joke, they a little homophobic.
Right.
Right. So tossing salad makes people feel a little homophobic.
I like
So we
salads,
came up with the
personally.
term
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Because, sir, I like
Because it sounds
salads.
like old and playish.
My favorite
So
dressing is
hashtag
purple
Charlie Brown,
balsamic.
everybody.
Right.
Y'all listen.
So when I was talking to Tank from the mailroom about this, Tank, we was trying to figure out.
Take from the mail was talking about some. Why does he always go back to ass eating?
I don't know because the Tank from the mailroom, he
Cause
wanted
that's
to
what
catch
you like.
I just wanted. We was like, listen, it's only two ways to get it done.
Hey,
Either
Dick.
you're on the wall bent over,
Right.
or you laying down with your legs in the air.
Nick, it
But
started
my
off
thing
with a
is,
flick of
though,
the tongue, and then eventually, like, I got all the way down up in there, like my nose was closed.
But my thing is like when y'all holding the
But he was
niggas'
fresh
legs
out
up like
too.
oh like that is the shit that I'm
Okay,
applying
as a
on.
man, if you like being Charlie Brown or getting your salad
Asshole.
tossed
Right.
or whatever you
Y'all
want to
know
call
what
it.
call this shit.
You going to Charlie Brown?
Okay, we're gonna go with Charlie Brown. When you getting Charlie Brown by your girl or you jump off or your side piece or whoever she may be, I don't feel like no bitch. Like,
Cause she really bitch.
But I like bitching a man out.
Especially if she
I
on
do
your
like
legs
bitch-
behind
I do
your,
like bitching
your,
a man
your
out.
head, your ears,
So I'm with it.
like
and you in there moaning like
that's
a
like
little-
when we get our legs pinned to our chest. Like
That's-
we getting the same
exactly.
fucking treatment.
You
Like,
get the same treatment.
I think a lot of men
She gonna
are
tell you to go cook up some eggs.
sexually
Exactly. And cut the tripod off him, nigga.
I think a lot of men are sexually submissive, but they don't want to admit it because of homophobia. And even though it's a girl doing it to you, so it's not gay.
If it's
but
me, you, if it's me and you, it's fine. Now, if it's me and you and that tripod, you got some explaining to do, nigga.
Yeah, you need a tripod as a recording this shit.
Oh, I like to be recorded too. We'll talk about that on another show.
Oh,
I'm
we-
into shit. Like,
it's a
and
group.
recording and the audience.
It's a group that we're in that's like a sexually exploratory group.
Uh-huh.
And somebody posted a video of a man with his legs bent back,
No, that's
and
not
the
a man.
and the girl
That was a girl.
on top of the
Oh,
girl,
no,
the
I
girl
saw
on
that.
top
Yeah, it was a
bouncing,
girl, yeah.
and they asked,
She was fucking
they
his
asked,
ass.
would you
Why
let
ain't
a
in
girl do this to
goddamn
you?
group?
And
right.
I
You
will
wanna
talk
be in
about
it?
it. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
But
We'll get you in.
but hold on, the girl was bouncing on the dude. She was in the buck. He was in the buck, and she was bouncing
Wait,
on
so
top
like
of him.
how a dude
Yeah,
power drive a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
but
was
vice
fucking,
versa.
yeah.
And they said how many men would allow the girl to do this to them. This is heterosexual sex.
It
And you know how many
depends on
men
your
said,
They would do it.
I would not do it.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
Vic,
But
yes,
I think
I
privately, they would say yes. Or they would do it. But I think publicly,
They said
they
no.
say no. I think there's a lot of fear of coming off as, like you said, a bitch.
Well, check this out. Every time I've
Just
had
don't let me
something,
find out. 'cause
I
I'm-
feel
But
like all
sex-
girl need
sex
at that
is
point is a
intimate and
strap.
private
And
anyway.
get the strap.
You know, it
Get
should
the
be
strap.
discussed among. It may be discussed amongst friends, but
I've-
sex ain't for the general.
I've done like
So
my
it doesn't
most.
matter what happens. You
I've
know,
done.
in the bedroom.
I've done my
Uh-huh.
most like exploratory like things with sex with people from work.
Not even your mate?
No,
Oh no.
people from work. In
That's your
fact,
main, like,
Baby, if
last
you
one.
at
home,
you gotta-
You know, that's that
like
main
in fact, I
you
got
do.
introduced to toys by this guy who actually I didn't really work with him, but I knew him from like the bowling alley. Remember when the bowling alley was jumping back in the day? Oh,
Which
talking about
one?
Lucky Strikes off done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got introduced to sex toys.
Am I
through
going
him.
by there?
You might have been, because this was like, my son was
05.
No, this was 09.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
Because my son was like 1 year old when this happened. But yeah, I've had my most exploratory sex. In fact, I had a dude that I was smashing his dick was big as fuck. In fact, I'm trying to get that again.
Do you get excited when you see big dicks? Like,
I do.
what about you,
I
Kim?
get excited when I see a dick.
But he made my cycle come on. He knocked my cycle on. Yeah, he did. He did knock my cycle on. That was
I just
like
want to
that.
say, for the sake of facts or whatever, that is not possible.
I love
He
it.
did. He
your,
had.
your cycle may come right after the time during sex, but the actual intercourse did not start it.
What if
Also,
it's not on
Well, as,
schedule?
Wait,
right,
wait.
as a person who knows her body,
I'm just saying, listen,
I
I'm just
know,
telling you
I
what I
get
read. I'm here for facts.
I understand. that.
Also, what also could happen is if your cycle is a few days off, and he might hit your cervix or
Wait.
something like that, it might start.
This
early.
nigga
But
definitely
not-
hit
it's
my
not
cervix.
like he's knocking it
It
off.
was, he could pull
Yes,
it out.
yes, you sound like you want to be put in a book.
Oh shit! You want to be put in buck?
I'm okay with being put in the bug.
Oh, y'all gonna take pictures?
Ain't no
of
fear in
it?
my heart. Ain't no. Listen, I say gay shit and don't even say no homo after that because I know I'm not gay, so it don't bother me. So for all the little,
Zoe said it take only 21 days to be reprogrammed.
listen, all I'm saying is all the guys out there who are homophobic, they having the issue with being in the book or whatever. If I'm having sex with a woman, I can do whatever the hell I want to do.
Brian, you are absolutely right. So
Listen,
Brian,
straight guys, don't be homophobic. We don't care what y'all do in your bedroom, and
Yes.
every gay man don't want you.
And
Just
Brian-
FYI.
Brian said because it's
Explore
easier
with
to
your women.
explore
Have
when
fun.
the relationship is temporary. That is so true because I can take those ideas back to my main
There you go.
or whatever. But during this time, I will say, during those times, I was actually single. Now, my last shot prior to this one, I only fucked 2 dudes there. One was a habitual hoe or whatever. He's in Ohio or whatever. His dick was stubby and it was kind of girthy but stubby. No. Actually, I fucked him because he talked a lot of shit or whatever. His mouth.
So you
was-
had
Oh, so you she had to
yeah, so
prove
I sucked
something
him
to
up
this nigga.
I sucked him up in the parking lot once or twice. But then he actually came over and then we fucked and everything. It
Did
was
he back it
alright.
up?
Nah, not as much. And then the other dude, that's the one that named his penis, and it was a cobra, but it was more like a garden snake.
Listen.
Whoa.
Don't
Yeah.
rewind. That's playing in your face.
Yeah, he played in my
That's
face.
when you get up.
And I was trying to it wasn't. And then after that, there was nothing else that came through that I was like really interested in per se. The
You don't
last
feel
job.
like 2 is enough?
No, I was there for like 8 years almost, so I felt like I was underneath my
You
quota.
under your
So,
quota.
so she had to fuck one for every year?
Yeah,
I was
because
at my last job before this one for 10 freaking years, bro. I had sex with 0 people at
Good
that
for
job.
you. I was at my
Did you
last.
have women throw pussy at you though?
Did I have women throwing pussy at me? No. but
Big difference.
Okay.
could I had a fuck some of y'all hoes? Yes. Yes. But I chose not to.
Oh, well, good for you. So when I was at ADT, I was there for 4 years and I fucked 8 people that I remember.
ADT gonna sue the shit out of us, just FYI.
Hey, fuck
They
y'all.
can't sue us.
You can't sue
They
me.
They know what's
I don't
going
work
on
there
in their
no more,
parking
so
lot.
it don't matter.
You know how many people I know be fucking at ADT?
And then-
Y'all out of control. Get
And-
y'all employment in control
And
over
then the
there.
people I fucked in the parking lot, some of the people I fucked in the parking lot, it wasn't even people that worked at ADT. It was my dudes. or
You
whatever.
got niggas pulling up at ADT?
On lunch. My
What
child's
are we
father, when he
doing?
was out, he pulled up on lunch a few times.
What are
wow.
we doing?
I used to call him like, "Come on up here. I need to get that slide."
Oh,
Well, they
that-
need to stop giving people hour lunches.
No,
That's
everybody
what-
deserve
that's
an
what
hour
it is.
lunch. Everybody deserve an
They-
hour lunch. 30 minutes is too short.
As a matter of fact, I made sure it was 30 minutes so that way I can still go get me something to eat.
So you fucking for 30 minutes and then went up the street and got a burger.
That's why
Yes.
everybody need an hour lunch. So
Yes,
that
absolutely.
takes me to another thing. If you don't
Absolutely.
mind me spinning another question before we get out of here real
Absolutely.
quick. So we were talking about workplace, like fucking somebody, a coworker.
Right.
What about using work to fuck off? Like meeting up with your thing at work and then fucking. Clearly Brittany's done it
I've
because she
done
just
it
said
all.
that.
I've gone to people places on lunch break and fucked.
Like their
fucked.
house?
Yeah.
Like
oh,
you leave work and go fuck.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I haven't done it yet.
Oh, you have not? It's amazing.
Because all my cities I lived in, like, it's never been
It's not
accessible like
convenient.
that. No. Like
Yeah.
here in
Jacksonville's
Jacksonville.
convenient.
I've actually
Now that I'm
left.
working for myself.
I've actually
it
left
can
a
happen now.
hotel that I was dealing with somebody with, and then got wired up and stuff and went to work.
Now, if I worked at a hotel,
No, I didn't work at a hotel, but we were at a
I work at a
hotel.
hotel, but
I would be fucking in them people. I would be like, babe, come
Listen.
up here. I got the king suite. We about to go
Yes,
oh,
best
shit.
friend. Find a parking.
You
Find
know,
a
I would-
spot in the
Listen, what
parking
hotel
lot.
you, look, I need to get that. Let me get that special room.
Listen, it's sometimes like I know we need it. Like I just need like
don't sit here we messing up people again.
We telling all the secrets. She said we telling all the
Hey,
secrets. Huh?
Y'all been telling y'all significant
So what does
others
that
not to
mean?
be
So
watching.
I haven't done it yet.
What-
I'm
yeah,
gonna put
what
it
about
yet,
you,
a
Karen?
clause in there.
Fuck people at work. That's not a job. You use work as a liaison.
Like they come up
Oh,
there.
yes.
and fuck.
Somebody
No,
come to your
I've
job.
never
fuck.
had any.
As a matter of fact, when I was at Steak and Shake, every time that I was off of work, I'll go to the movies or some shit like that. We'll go to
What
the
about
parking
that?
lot.
Like leave work to go fuck somebody on
No,
your
I
lunch break?
left work and didn't go back to work to fuck somebody.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never did.
That don't count the same.
I haven't been.
Why not? Definitely been on lunch break and got me some slides in on lunch break down the street, round the corner. Sure did.
I bet you went back to work all happy and giddy and shit. They're like, bitch, what's wrong
Mm-hmm.
with you?
I
Like,
went back to
girl,
work walking funny a couple times.
It's a
actually.
guy that worked with me.
Oh.
He fucked like every day. I don't know if you watching my nigga, so I ain't gonna put you out
He
there.
putting you on blast.
He fucked like every
It's
day at the
amazing.
job. And then it's another nigga that worked with me.
At the job.
I know you're not watching, and I don't give a fuck. But he fucks every day with somebody at the job.
different
Ooh.
somebody.
Oh wait, I
No,
know
it's a
these two
person.
people.
It's
What's
a
his name?
person.
Is he white, black? What's his name?
I'm not doing that. My job too small for that.
Gotcha.
But I know that, like, the first dude you know, because he co-hosts on Bro Listen.
Oh.
He fuck every day, but that's just be random different people. The other dude
Yeah.
worked there, and there's another chick that works there,
And they be
and
fucking.
they be fucking like every day, like nigga lunch. Y'all lunch be long as
You ever
fuck.
seen
So,
Boomerang?
bruh.
They come back like like the daddy and mom from
Yeah.
Boomerang, fixing them
Wait.
shells out there.
So
But you know-
bro,
you know
if
what,
Your
though?
girl come home happy. She done got her some slides.
My best friend said she fuck her man on his lunch break every day.
Yeah, is that mine?
Yeah, it's my best friend.
Yeah,
Hi, best
yeah,
friend. Go, best friend. That's
alright.
my best friend.
Alright.
You better,
Alright. Well, I just want to point out though, like going back to what I was saying about making things bad. So those two people at my job, they fuck like every day. They have like a thing. It's like you can't fuck every day and it's not a relationship. So it's some kind of relationship. It is, Brittany. Don't even do that. It's some kind of relationship.
You
You
sure?
might not be together, but it's
You
some
sure?
kind of relationship, especially if both of y'all married. But listen,
Ooh, that's the best kind. Go ahead.
but listen though, when their vibe is off,
Next episode, do you fuck married people or not?
when their vibe is off, the whole vibe of the office is off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like
They got something to lose. I guess.
if their vibe off and they beefing, then we the whole office beefing. So when they going good, then the whole office going good.
Like mom and dad, and when mom and dad is off, everybody pissed off.
What's your favorite saying? I don't like when mommy and daddy fight.
When mommy and daddy argue.
No, and that's how it feels in there. And I want to say one more thing before we get out of here.
Okay.
The worst workplace. Always remember when you decide to fuck at the workplace, it can go left because you
Real
can't
quick.
control all the circumstances. And I'll tell you one, the biggest workplace fuck that fucked up of all time, Monica Lewinsky. Okay,
Yeah.
that fucked up bad, and that's
That's a real statement.
It
Yo,
is, but in
that
But
Lakeland's
it was the
case,
president of the United States, though.
yeah, and his legacy is forever tainted.
Damn.
Because of Monica
Because of that, he would have went down as one of the greatest presidents of all time, and it's tainted because he got his dick sucked in the Oval Office.
Damn.
Well,
she shouldn't have
the
saved the
man-
damn dress.
She
It was
Her
strategy.
friend.
That's like
Yeah.
you know, she saved the stress because
Yeah,
it was
you
strategy.
know what these crazy
right, her
motherfuckers be
friend
thinking.
Linda, whatever her name was, they said, but
She should have kept her mother.
honest,
mouth shut.
Linda
right,
Tripp is her
Linda
name.
Tripp, she was
No,
she
you
was
play.
a
She was
jealous
like,
So wait,
bitch.
the
She
best
was
friend told her?
I'll
sucking
explain to you
his
after.
dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
But-
But Linda Tripp fucked that up. Not Monica. Monica ain't no rat. She
At
ain't
the
never
end of the
snitched.
day, and wherever you get your nut, get your nut. If you got to get it at work or with somebody at work, I don't listen.
Get a nut.
Get a
Just get
nut.
it.
I'm all for getting
What
a
the little
nut.
Spanish girl say? Suck his dick.
Suck his dick, honey.
Who said that?
Good morning, everybody.
Alright.
If your nigga's mad,
Suck
suck his
his
dick.
Hashtag facts.
Like,
Y'all ain't living by that.
I'm just saying, I'm all about. I don't have an issue with work relationships, but again, I study people, strategize or whatever, so I know how to move. And if it's too risky for me or whatever, then I leave it alone. But when it comes down to being too risky, you know that Lady LaRue like to take risks. So risky, too risky for some people might be just enough risk for myself. And if I want something, I'm gonna get it, especially if I'm in my stages of being horny, which
Facts.
happens throughout the month.
Facts.
Then if I see something, I'm on the prowl. I like new shit. I'm in the strange
Facts.
always, all day, every day. Still practice safe sex as much as you possibly can. But I'm here about strange. I promote strange. Strange make the world go around and keep relationships happy. You know, I just had a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday, and so her and her dude, they broke up. In Ohio, white girl, love her to death. And she was talking to me. She was telling me about a friend of hers or whatever. And she was like, she wishes she can kind of be in a friend of her shoes right now with a friend works with this guy, manager, and she said that the friend and the managers kind of hit it off or whatever. But the problem is that the manager is married, and so she was just like asking me, since I do the cast couch, like, what advice would she give her friend about the situation? And I said, listen, bitch, she knows he married. She's like, yeah. And they still talking, sharing news with each other. He's like, yeah. I said, shit, live your best life, honey. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Married or no marriage, it's contract.
on his marriage.
Then what we talking about?
Side note, your
Why
friend
we
said Bill got a big dick.
Who got a big dick?
Bill.
Bill probably got a big dick.
I
I did
believe
not
that
have
shit.
sexual relations with that woman. That's what he said.
Y'all think?
Yes, you did,
So
Bill,
wait,
and you
she,
liked
so
it.
she think Bill slanging?
I think
Hey,
so too.
Bill is Bill tall.
Wait a minute. No,
Hey,
but we've
tall.
already come to real.
We already said that
Tall.
not all tall men have big
Now,
dicks.
tall does not mean you got a big
I
dick.
think-
It's normally average height men and normally be
Well,
slanted.
Donald Trump is an average. Never mind.
I don't want to think about his orange shriveled dick. I don't want to think about that. I don't think about Now, I
Donald
have
Trump get
limits.
mad pussy though.
That's one
Don't
dick
hate
I
on
would
Trump.
No, he
Male
takes
or-
Right,
right.
he grabs my
He
pussy.
grabbed by the pussy.
That's one dick that I definitely will not
That's
suck.
why he pissed off about this coronavirus.
He probably not
Yeah,
circumcised his
all
old
the
ass.
whores
I
and
think
shit.
he got it, bro.
I think so too, based on this last.
I hope he
Yeah.
got him in his dick fall off. How about
That's not how Corona works.
I know that's not how it works. That's just wishful thinking
It's not
on
how
my
it
part. We're talking about penises. That's what we're talking about. So back to this toy.
So yeah.
Yeah, so but yeah, so I told her I was just like, and I mean I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that, but I'm like, listen, nigga stepping out on his marriage to fuck around with your friend or whatever, tell her to live her best life. She's single, he not. That's on him.
I just want to point out.
Somebody
It's
said
a
tall
contract.
niggas got little dicks.
That is true.
Chime in.
First of all, everybody, I'm 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", something like that, depending on my shoes. And
I'm pushing business out that shirt if you want to.
I'm tall.
You want to show your dick?
And
you
I'm
want to put it on
I'm
camera? for
medium
everybody?
Hey, go ahead and
size.
put it on the camera.
I'm medium sized. Thank
He said he
y'all.
pulled his shit out. This whole room get dark.
Ah, who's
No.
I got you.
That's what he
A
said.
quarter of the room we get.
A quarter of the room.
I'm medium sized. I just want to point out though that for the people that's asking Brittany and anybody else for the casting couch for advice, the casting couch is not professional therapists.
Yeah, we do
We
not.
are definitely
It's all
professional.
about all of our advice is definitely subjective.
Yes,
so please
it's
don't
subjective.
use
It's
it.
like, please.
Because my advice will probably get your ass beat.
Please.
So if you're not mean, then don't try to do this.
Do
to
not
us.
I
sit
would
with
like to
casting
get,
couch.
get laid though.
But I'm just trying to get everybody need a nut. I'm just trying to get everybody a
We'll
fucking
get you
nut.
laid, and we'll teach you how to
Hey,
keep a man happy in the bedroom.
What happened?
That's about
So
that's
this
it.
nigga brother said he's 6'2" and he's the same size. The fuck?
Tank from the mail room said, "Pull your dick out, cuz."
Listen,
I
said
will not
let-
subject myself
Take-
to that
that's gay.
on this
How-
show.
I just came here to dance for y'all.
Yeah, I just
every
can't
heterosexual-
do HR. That's it.
So every heterosexual woman or gay man who would like to see Tony from HR's dick pic, please send an email to the Casting Couch podcast@gmail.com or you can message us.
Tony from
and
HR did go to
Baby,
high
we live
school.
right now.
Yeah,
Everybody
we're-
on their phones live
Right.
right
Or
now.
if y'all want to
If y'all
donate
want
to a
to see Tony from
Patreon.
HR dick, heart this post
Right,
now.
heart this
Yeah,
post
heart
right
this
now.
post.
If y'all
Heart
want
this
to see
post.
his dick right now, heart
What
this
are we
post.
Let's see them viewers
We
go up.
rapping
Let's-
off your dick.
Right,
With
we
the
wrapping it off.
sponsorship.
Exactly. Exactly. Y'all don't want to wait for the Gmail. Go ahead. Heart it right now.
As
Let's-
the
Oh, I
HR
got like
share this live right now. What we doing?
You gotta do it.
As the
You gotta
as
do
the
it.
HR
Yeah, pull
director
that
of
dick
this
out.
show,
How
I
many
want
you got?
all three of
I
y'all to
got
know
minutes
y'all are
left.
off the rails right now.
Everybody said they want
Brian
to see
said
it.
put it on the table.
Hey.
Put it on the table.
First of all, y'all are off the rails
Hey,
right now.
You said the table is too heavy. It's gonna break the table. That's what you're saying?
What I'm saying is,
Oh, I'm
it is
getting a bunch of
inappropriate.
hearts. I'm getting a bunch of hearts.
It is
Her phone has
inappropriate.
literally lit up.
It's been lighting up. What we doing?
Listen, it is
Lonzo,
inappropriate.
My best
Wait,
friend
wait,
said she want to see
Thank you,
this
Lonzo.
up.
Just for the record, y'all said these drinks.
Monica don't want to
Exactly.
see no dick.
Monica
Who
said
is
she want to see.
Monica.
My best friend.
Monica don't want to see no
Monica
dick.
want to see some dick.
She want to see some dick. We want to see some dick.
Listen,
Put it out there.
anywho,
Put it out there.
like I said,
Why you
y'all
gotta
make
get
sure
next
y'all
to
follow the
side?
You
Casting
gotta come
Couch
with what you
on
said.
Spotify.
Oh yeah.
In the art show.
Wait a minute, we're not ending the show yet.
We're not ending
We're
our
not
show.
ending the show.
Is you
We're
trying-
not.
Next week we'll be back
Next
with new
week.
co-hosts because all three of these niggas fired.
Nigga, you
Fire.
HR my show.
It don't matter, I'm HR.
Are you
And as
kidding?
HR,
Y'all,
I
my
gotta
show,
advise y'all
you
that
know.
this is fucked up.
As my saying
Oh,
goes,
Tim
I
talking
can't
about something. It's
even
not
hold
good to scare Anthony. Tank from HR talking about some boost your numbers. Well, Tank from the mail room. You supposed to be here next time. You supposed to put your dick out too. If that,
Somebody.
ooh, y'all should have the biggest dick in the world.
No, we're not
contest.
doing this.
Yes.
Ooh.
See who dick bigger.
First of all, why would anybody enter into that? Because what's going to
Because
happen?
niggas ain't got shit to do for 14
We
days.
right. We
That's
go.
what we
Hey,
gonna
hey,
talk
hey,
about. We
quarantine
quarantine.
viewers.
Quarantine viewers.
It's quarantine dick. Yeah, we go.
Quarantine dick.
All that's going to
Quarantine
happen
dick.
We ain't got shit to do.
you're going to come in with a hell of a lot of confidence and you're going to end sad and disappointed.
Listen,
What is?
I'm a
what?
Jaguar fan. I know better.
Oh,
I'm not doing that.
We don't want to talk
If
about
your
the
dick
wrong
ain't
part.
popping,
Listen.
we gonna talk about
Okay,
this.
well, let's put it out there. Since
If
Tony
y'all wanna
from
be on the
HR
show.
don't want to put his dick out on the show, I welcome any nigga to come on
And
through.
put their dick on
who
the
put
show.
their
Turn
dick
right
out
now.
right now or in the next show.
Hashtag
Next come show
quarantine
your
Here,
dick.
dick.
685
Yes,
Studios, busting the door with your dick
Dick
in your
went
hand.
685 Studio.
We got 3 minutes.
We
to
got
go.
3 minutes.
We got 3 minutes.
Hey, y'all got 3
Oh,
minutes.
what kind of
to
show
bust
is
the
this?
door.
This show has been lit.
What kind of show is this?
It's
All right.
Hey, you said we don't talk enough.
We
We
talking
talking
about
enough.
Out of
We
control.
outside.
So y'all, thank y'all for listening to another episode of the Casting Couch. We got lit.
We love y'all,
We need to have
guys.
alien orgasms more often. I dig
Yes,
it
I
up.
like that.
We're never having that drink again.
Hey, we're gonna have this show.
Y'all can follow us on all podcast providers: Podbean, Stitcher, Castbox, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, or wherever. Twitter.
Instagram, Facebook.
If you want to follow us on the
YouTube.
Casting or YouTube, absolutely. Or if you want to follow us or send us messages or dick pics or send your dick or want to come through as a guest or whatever and show your.
Yes,
if you
yes.
come through as a guest as a nigga, you got to show your dick. You gotta.
No, you don't.
Uh,
What are we doing? No, we don't.
Send us
No,
a
you don't.
message
Yes, you do.
on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at The Casting Couch. That's CASS, ass in the middle, Teen Couch Podcast. As always, everybody has sex, ladies and gentlemen, niggas and bitches, but what makes us different is our preference. Love y'all. Till the next time. Send them dick pics. We out.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We got lit.
Lonzo said he don't have to show his dick.